you already know what it is, man. It's Well Connected Wednesdays. It's your boy St. James, and we got a special Mike Treez.
What's up, bro?
And we got a special guest tonight, man. Very special. We had to invite him in the building. Stopbeefinradio. He hails from Indianapolis.
It's my nephew, man.
Kevo Hendricks in the building, man. What's up with you, fam?
What's the deal, man? I'm glad to be home, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
That's what's up, man.
I can't call him Lil Kev no more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Better affectionately known as, you know what I'm saying?
Lil Kev, you know what I'm saying? Rake 2, all of that, man. You did a lot, man. You act,
I'm out here like you, man. You know,
rapping.
I'm trying to, man.
So let's get right into it, man. Like he said, man, you started out, you know what I'm saying, Lil Kev. I know we want a little bit of background. We ain't gonna spend too much time, but man, tell the people, you know, introduce to the people who don't know, you know what I'm saying, and talk a little bit about that.
Man, you know, everybody been rocking with me since Here I Come, you know what I'm saying? Like, Just You, all that, man. You know, I came up with the legends, man. Jimmy Mack, Prinny Mo, Kill Will, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the legends, man. Like, Hard Times, all them. So Hard, Free So Hard, man. You know what I'm saying?
Free So Hard.
But, you know, like, since then, you know, I've grown, I've developed, you know what I'm saying? Moved to LA like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, God put a lot of blessings in my life, man. You know, did a movie called Life of a King with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
Oscar winner, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the Hive with Michael Duncan, Vivica Fox, Loretta Devine, Oscar winner, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, writing, God been putting a lot of blessings in my way, man, to really just explore and just grow as an artist, writer, and just do what I love to do and love doing it.
Let's be clear here too. Can you turn my mic up just a little bit, man? Just bump me up just a little bit. All right. To be clear here too, you're not just in these movies like you got a cameo. You actually have a leading role in these movies. Like I seen the chess movie with Cuba Gooding, man. That was a very inspirational story too, man.
I appreciate that.
And you acted in that movie, man. You actually, like I said, you're not just in there like, okay, hey, there you go. You're actually acting. You're interacting. You're not just in scenes, you know, and they in some other scenes. Now you're interacting with these people, so you busting your chops with some Oscar-winning, you know what I'm saying, actresses and actors, man.
It was so funny because when I booked the first one was in the Hive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I just moved to LA, I'm green, like, so as soon as I booked it, I'm like, it's over. Like, I said, Mama, we made it, like, we good. And then that's when reality hit, like, hold up, wait, you gotta pay these dues, you gotta do this, that, and the third. I'm like, it's a lot more to it, but I love the fact that, you know, I just love the fact that you know, we able to do what we want to do, dog. Like,
right.
And I say not me, just particular. I'm saying just in life, like anybody can do what they want to do, bro. This is the nap, bro. You know what I'm saying? This the cricket, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we know where we come from. You know what I mean? And it's just like I say that to say that it's never too late to change the way you live, so you can change the way you living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, bro, to anybody who really just out here trying to do anything, bro, like, I don't consider myself better than nobody. I don't consider myself above nobody or nothing. Nigga, get out here and get it. Cause it's there to be got. And that, bro, we been hot, bro. We been on deck. They been stealing our wave, our lingo, our way of living, dog. It's time to wake these
niggas up. You out there now trying to get some of some, I won't say the rewards, but you trying to be compensated for some of the things they stealing. They have to come. They got to get it from you the right way now.
Yeah, you know they gotta holler at them Jews now. You know I'm out to live with that now.
Yeah, you can't steal from me. I got people watching my interests.
Yeah, they got to talk to them big dogs now. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So you are signed right now to Sony BMG?
Yeah, Searchlight, BMG, Chrysalis, Sony BMG.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Yeah, Searchlight. Talk a little bit. MC Search, who found Nas, by the way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Search. Yeah, found this young man. Talk about that.
Man, you know, my manager said, you know, shout out to Rodney too, man. You know, he the one who got me started in this, man. Like, really just went hard for the dude in the camp. You know, the whole campaign back when social media was irrelevant. Like we was talking about out there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
he was doing music, y'all, before there was social media. Before MySpace and Facebook, there was a little Kev, you know what I'm saying? And then Kevo Hendricks, you know what I'm saying? So, he knows a little bit. Go ahead.
Long story short, man, I was in, once again in LA, and my manager now, you know what I'm saying, who's like really going for me. He came out with his artist Bodie James, who's also signed to Nas.
Yeah, Bodie James, from Detroit.
Yep. He signed to Nas in Master Appeal. Yeah. That's my bro. Shout out to Bodie, man. But you know what I'm saying. So they came out to LA. And they was just seeing what I was working with, because at the time I had records with Wiz Khalifa, you know what I'm saying? Like,
talk about that record real quick. You ain't gotta, break the story, but you got to join with Ab-Soul, TDE.
Yeah,
that's going
man.
crazy. On Stopbeefinradio, by the way. We rock that joint.
I appreciate that too, man. I be looking at the tweets. I be like, yeah, they be showing me hella love, man. So, I'm definitely finna, I definitely brought y'all an exclusive today, dog, that nobody on earth has heard this yet,
Right.
I'm like,
that's crazy. So get back to it. So Bodie James, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Bodie
your manager.
James, my manager, man. He wasn't my manager at the time, but they came to LA, and like they came to the spot, and they heard some of the records that I had, and they was like, well, shit, let's get some work in with Bodie.
Right. And
it was just crazy, because that same night I ended up getting 4 records with Bodie, like quick, bam, we got 4 records done. He used all 4. So then they flew me out to Detroit, and I'm just, I'm in the wind, I'm, working, and then that's when Said was like, yo, like, look, man, what's up? Like, Search trying to holler at you. So Search came to LA and sat down, and I didn't really know who Search was at the time. I had to really, and when I seen him, I said, oh. I said, bro, hold on.
You was like, wait.
Yeah, I said, hold on.
The Search.
Yeah, I said, this you.
Yeah.
Ain't you?
Yeah.
So I was like, man, like, this is crazy. So we made it make sense, man. Got everything situated, man, and everything's been straightforward. I went to Shade 45.
Yeah.
And they gave me like a 30-minute block, you know what I'm saying, where I just played music and got feedback and seeing what everybody was. And then Search tweeted, he was like, game time. I said, oh, it's over.
Oh, it's over. Say it's ready. It's the pedal's ready.
It's over, man. Shout out to MC Search, man. Thank you again for, believing in your side, man.
That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, you were working with a couple of different people back in those days. You worked with Wiz, you know what I mean?
Corrupt. Shout out to the big homie Corrupt.
You know what I'm saying? You already know.
Out the gate, you know what I'm saying?
Like, talk a little bit about how working with a lot of these different artists has shaped and kind of molded, you and you as an artist. You've been working with people who have put out multi-platinum records, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And you've been writing multi-platinum records,
yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So talk about marrying those two, you know what I'm saying, and how other artists can take advantage of doing other things besides rapping.
I can be blunt on this radio show, yeah?
Yeah.
Very much so.
You gonna go through a lot of bullshit. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got what they like to call community service. Like, you gonna put a lot of work in that you're not gonna be compensated for, and a lot of time you're gonna have to fight to even get credit for stuff that you do.
Right.
But it's how you develop and establish your relationships with these people that get you to where you need to go to even get that respect to where people want to bring you and to keep working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been a lot of times, dog, like when I first moved to LA, I was couch hopping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, out the gate. For real. I was getting my Rick James on.
Yeah.
Feet on the couch. Like, what we doing? Bruh man. For real. I was bruh man from the 5th floor. For real. But you know what I'm saying? So I went out there and I met a few people, you know what I'm saying? And it be times where they be like, come to this session with me. And I go. And it be sometimes where I literally would just have to sit and just not say nothing, bro. Because like people get offended when you try to network sometimes.
Yeah.
It's everybody don't believe in putting on the same way we put on.
Right.
So it's like you gotta deal with a lot of patience, man. And you gotta know that your wave is gonna be your wave. Whatever sounds you got going on, don't stop it just cause something else current right now. Don't ever make it immediately about business.
Right.
Like a lot of people do records and be like, okay, let's sign these split sheets. You know what I'm saying? I need this. I wrote this. They'll be like, boy, get your goofy ass. Don't bring it back over here. Don't bring this guy back over here.
The song ain't even done nothing yet.
You're making a business at that point, it being about the business as opposed to being about your business of being creative.
That too. And it's like me, I'm one to look like, when I read the Bible, and this is completely off topic, but I'm gonna say that to interpret this with my message. When I read the Bible, I read it as terms of, subliminals, as terms of ways that we should be living. Not always just for, gospel reasons. You know what I'm saying? And like, they have communion at church. You know what I'm saying? And communion is when you get, you know, they pass the bread around and give you the wine. That's what they look at it as God saying, look, y'all part of me. I look at it as break bread with your people. Keep your people solid, and they gonna keep you solid. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say when you working, sometimes it's cool to just be like, you know what, here, bro, shit, don't even trip on this line. Have that, that's you. Because you establishing a relationship with them.
Very much.
Let me. You know why we both
laugh.
You know why my buddy's laughing over here? Because I always preach this sermon, man, because it was something that God also brought to me. You know what I'm saying? And going into the Bible, because I always say, like, you know, when Jesus broke bread, you know what I'm saying? He was breaking bread to sustain.
It's cruel.
You know what I'm saying? To sustain them. He's giving you, because bread was a form of life back then. That's what you eat so that you live, so that you're sustained. And then that's what we call money. Exactly. That's why we call money bread. Because when you do something and I either pay you or I give it to you in blood or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm helping sustain what you do. I'm helping you continue on to keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? So, like, shout out to that, man. That's something that I'm very strong in believing in, you know what I'm saying, in helping sustain each other, because that's how we grow, is by, you know, if I invest in his business and he's able to invest in your business, and now you're investing in his business, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Now we all, you know, are starting an economy.
And if we stick with that, us as minorities, just the movement of black people in general. I say this to all my minorities, dog. Like, you know, if we stick with that method, this is when we take the world over. Because that once you learn how to break bread, you know what I'm saying, then you learn how to run a business. And once you learn how to run a business, that's what the white man hate, dog. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want us to have that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that if we do, what we need the man for? We got it. We employing our own. Don't even worry about it.
Nah.
And
a lot of people definitely don't want, you know, the so-called minority to become self-sufficient, self-aware, because the one thing that the world fears is for the sleeping giant to be awake.
Out the gate.
And they always refer to the sleeping giant, and, you know, we know who it is and what they're referring to, but why is it sleep? You know what I'm saying? When it does wake up, as you speak of, you know, when we all keeping the money in the community and we all, you know, each one reaching one and teaching one and all of those things are happening like they're supposed to, man, look how beautiful and we as a people will become.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's beautiful.
So, talk a little bit, and then we're going to get out of here. We know you got to get back, you know what I'm saying? Got to get back to work, you know what I'm saying?
I'm kicking it, man.
So you kicking it right
going
there.
nowhere. We want to hear these music.
That's what it is. So look, man, you brought some new records, you know what I'm saying? You've been writing some new records, you know what I mean? Talk a little bit about, you know, some of those new records that you were telling us about out there with a certain artist from Detroit.
Man, you know, shout out to Lil George, man. Shout out to Nisha and the Shay. Shout out to, like I said, shout out to Bodie. Shout out to the whole Bully Boy movement, man. Like, everybody who really just, you know, Travis Chandler, you know what I'm saying? Dage, everybody, man. Like when I be in Detroit, I treat that like it's a second home. I be up there stomping grounds, you know what I'm saying? But I got some, I definitely got a lot of material coming out, man, and you definitely gonna see Kevo's name on a lot of
joint. I was telling them, man, Lil George actually sat there when he released Sauce. That was the first place, you know what I'm saying, that he came, you know what I mean, for the interview. Shout out to my homie Lil D. You know what I'm saying? We actually him and Ray J came. They popped up on us. And, you know, we went on the bus and hung out with him and, you know what I mean, him and Ray J and all that, and kicked it, you know what I'm saying, did the thing. Got some footage and hung, you know what I mean, that's a little bro, man, for real. That's my nephew right there.
One of the coolest cats in it, man.
Lil George.
Hey, I can still remember sitting on the bus and him reflecting on what it was for him to get started and what was going on. He said, I remember I hooked up with them, you know, being the, you know what I'm saying, King D, not Lil D. You know what I'm saying? We hooked up with King D. King D said, hey, you know, we go up here holler at my guys, man, stop beefing or whatever. And he said, ever since that day, it's been non-stop. He said, I ain't been back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been gone ever since then. This was like you know, from that day to like 6-7 months later, he's like, I haven't been back to the house since then.
Man, like,
you know, he been doing everything.
Cause like I've been with him every day, like for like the past week. You know what I'm saying? So like we been locking in, working on some crazy records, though. Like some crazy.
That's what's up.
But it's just like it's like shoot, like even when I came out here, first day I came out here, like I hit him. He was like, bro, my bad. I flew AZ out. AZ from Chicago, the video director.
Okay.
They just shot a video in Toronto, like Canada, like real quick. And it's just like, you know, to see the youngin' always on the move. He just like us, like, you know, Detroit and Annapolis, like, you know what I'm saying?
They click like.
It's all in the same way. Like he came from nothing too. Like, and a young boy, like that's
Come
what
on,
I'm saying.
man.
It ain't nothing. It's nothing that we can't do to do what we want to do, dog.
And I watched about 50,000 girls FaceTime the little young.
Oh yeah,
man, I was saying.
Young boy will do that. I ain't gonna lie.
He made me sit there with him while he was FaceTiming, man. I bullshit you not, man. Look, he was going one. Talking, they was like, oh my God, he picked up. He's like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? Thank you for calling. I gotta take somebody else. Bro, he did this for like 2 hours, bro. Non-stop call, back to back to back.
You know what, though? You know what? He talked to every one of them too, did he?
Yeah, he talked to every one of them. He spent at least about 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying? 45 seconds.
Hey,
like,
how y'all doing? Where y'all from? Okay.
Yeah.
And we just sitting in the background listening to Dallas, Houston, LA, New York, out of country, Puerto Rico. They was some of every Miami, all over, man. All over.
Shout out to George.
Yeah, shout out to George, man. Yep. I'm gonna be premiering this record today that I got coming out. Me, my brother Fly. You know what I'm saying? We got this joint from Kevin Gates. You know what I mean? Let's
go ahead and get into that real quick, man. So look, man, this is exclusive right here. Well Connected Wednesdays. Baby. This is the first time this record's ever been played, man.
Period. Like, no flex. Like,
ever, period. Man. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. My dog Kevo Hendricks right here on Well Connected Wednesdays, Viewyoulive.com, Stopbeefinradio.com. With my special guest over there. You know what I'm saying? DJ
No Universe, man. We out here.
The G is silent, baby. You know what I mean? He over there in the cut. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be right back, man. Check this record out.
Bull steering, blowing good in it. Took good pussy, put wood in it. Brought it back to the trap, not a hood in it. You a bullshit, I'm a street nigga. South Baton Rouge exclusive. Porsche Panamera is coca. Like, yo, God, I do it. Ruby, your noodle, ain't no looking back. Ain't hula hooping, put holes in your head. If the packet was short, then I'm calling them back. He got amnesia, go back. Pull up in Dallas, get right to them racks. Did 2 interviews, only stayed in the facts. 10 pack of loud, I just ran through, I'm ducking out. Pray be to God and shout out to my runner. Don't fuck with the coke and lasagna for onion. Believe when I pun it, I don't even touch it. King Sean, my nigga. From Sunday to Sunday, get money. Pulling it off and I'm fucking the bunny. I'm punching, she huffing and puffing and running. Bitch kinda pretty, she frontin' up ugly. That dick in her tummy, she holding her stomach. Soldier sign between my eyebrow like I'm psycho. Getting rid of weight, but I ain't talking lipo. Put it up like Griller, better not call me Michael. Put it up like Griller, better not call me.
You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a little snippet of that.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Out the gate. If it's cool, man, you know what I'm saying? I wanna I could play a couple joints for y'all.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Just make sure you introduce them so we know what you're working on, man.
Okay, now to the city of the Nap, man. To the city of the Nap. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the joints that I'm shooting my video to. You know what I'm saying? Today, actually.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all free, man, y'all come out, man. Y'all come rock with your Saha, man. You know, I need everybody, man. If y'all coming out, you feel me? Like, we gonna flick it up. We gonna bring everybody out, man.
He's shooting a video. You know what I'm saying? Right here in Nap. That's how you do it, man. You bringing it right back home. You know what I'm saying?
Follow him on Instagram.
But it's some real nappy city stuff, man. So, you know, all my folks from the city gonna relate to it.
Already.
Yeah.
Kevo Hendricks.
FF.
Well Connected Wednesdays, 103.7 The Beat.
Rip. The east side of the Nap is where we at with it. Home of the Jack boys and all the bad bitches. The freshest nigga on the block. Black jeans, starter jackets, and the hats with them. Childhood full of house cars and ass whippings. Folks I ran with it always carried that bag. Never knew if we was doing good or bad, cause we ain't act different. Shit, after school we was on the after class bitches. Trying to smash, let a nigga know what time your dad dipping. Pretty boy Floyd ass nigga. Yeah, it's that nigga. Bitches lost their drawers quicker than they had their ass in. Skinny nigga, heel figure denims. It's some Raf Simmons. Closet full of Kobe sweaters. Pellies with the tags in them. And niggas never seen rich but had a rich vision. 94 hoe was in the same shit my dad whipping. Benzo, baby blue paint with the gold trim. Niggas even had the gold chains with the frozen. Shit, everybody used to love the kid. Older hoes on the pager. Stayed up on some player shit. Even as a minor, I was always on some major shit. I was getting more scully than a Raider did, swear.
Big ballin', bash, making my ends. Smoking big killer, smoke. Big ballin', bash, making my ends.
Never let hoe ass nigga.
Young nigga, big ballin', bash, making my ends. Young nigga on the wrist, nigga rich. Big ballin', bash, making my ends. Smoking big killer, getting high.
I got my mind on a lot of things. I've seen a lot, but it's a lot to see. Who needs sleep when you chasing $1 billion dreams? Should I promise I'ma get it word to Bobby Jean? On the west side, coolin' where the best ride. Shit, even if I get a meal, that's where I gotta be. Cause shit, that's where my ones at. I used to try to fuck Sierra from across the street. I used to pop up at the window like run that. Look, jiggy nigga, yeah, fresher than a mug, yeah, she like that. Trendsetter.
It's called 46 to 38.
Name of that track,
46 to 38 right there.
Yeah, man. You
Oh man, that's crazy. Hey,
That is some
that thing is crazy
Yeah.
right there, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy right
I
there.
appreciate it, man. This next joint is called One Time. Now it's this joint right here, you know what I'm saying? It's for like, it's more motivational
Yeah.
than it is like, than it is commercial. And I say that because I know everybody go through stuff, you know what I'm saying? And my project touches on all of that. So it's like, you know, I just want to see what y'all think about it, you know, be receptive, good feedback, bad feedback, let me know.
Alrighty.
Out the gate.
Let's get into
I
it.
just gotta say thank you, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Whoa. One time for you.
Everybody needs a hero. Everybody needs somebody to look up to.
One time for you.
One time for the one time. Hey. One time for the one
time for you.
Everybody needs a hero. Everybody needs somebody to look up to.
One time for you.
One time for the one time. Hey. One time.
Ain't seen heaven, seen hell though. Shit, matter of fact, I've been there. Still there, like niggas been paying rent there. I'm on the paper route where it ain't safe to walk. Whatever's on your plate, you take that with a grain of salt. Listen careful, my daddy said the noise you make ain't bad, how loud you talk. It's about to bite, cause real niggas won't respect your bark. So know your role, stick to the script, young, and play your part. No matter where you ended up, remember where you started. The words of wisdom only made me better. Just a dog in the rain, trying to shake the weather, get a meal, split a meal. Pray on your pray together. Game never changed, niggas just know how to play it better. Whoa, same go getter, gotta go get it, go get the figures broke, niggas better go figure. Change when they get some change, grow, bring the distance. Crop them out the frame if they don't get the bigger picture. So it's one time for you, and one time for me, and 2 times for the crew, and 3 times for the G's, and 4 times for the ones who always gave a nigga someone to look up to. One time for you.
Everybody needs a hero. Everybody needs somebody to look up to.
One time for you.
One time for the one time. Hey. One time for the one
It's one time for you.
Everybody needs a hero. Everybody needs somebody to look up to.
One time for you.
One time for the one time.
Hey.
One time.
Yeah.
One.
Look, shit, one time for that single parent. Hard times, hard to grind, I know it seems apparent. Yeah, but you done made a way for real. And you ain't signed up for this shit, but it's a major deal. Shit, salute, cause you grew. Been overcoming all the shit you been through. What? Shit getting real in the field for a truth. You getting paper off the shit that they can't teach you in school. And now your youngins wanna hustle cause they seeing it too. You feel the way they gotta live cause what it drive them to do. The people tell you count your blessings but you seeking the proof. Well take a step back and reflect, see what they seeing in you. See them through. Like whoa, they some go-getters, they gon' go get it. Go get the figures, bro, niggas better go figure. Niggas change when they get the change, grow, bring the distance. Pop them out the frame if they don't get the bigger picture. So one time for you, and 1 time for me, and 2 times for the crew, and 3 times for the G's, and 4 times for the ones who always gave a nigga someone to look up to. One time for you.
Everybody needs a hero. Everybody needs somebody to look up to.
1 time for you.
1 time for the one time. Hey.
Good look. Now y'all know I wouldn't be me unless I brought a couple, surprise
joints, exclusive, surprise exclusives.
You know what I'm saying? So
surprise exclusives.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I can, you know what I'm saying? So, I got the time to actually, put your.
I want to have a car sound right now going.
Now, this joint is Juvenile, me, Nino Calvin, who signed to Young Money, and his son Young Ju.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Young Ju.
Get your check up, nigga. Right. All I ever wanted, all I ever wanted was the money and the paper. Couple $1 million in the crib with no neighbors. Did it on my own, I bought that money to the table. I got shit to do, but always getting to the paper. All I ever want, I got shit to do. All I ever want, all I ever wanted was the money and the paper.
Everybody happy when they see you broke. You ain't got nothing, nigga, you a joke. You the outcast that they looking at. Ooh, get away, you a booger bat. Telling motherfuckers how you coming in summer. Nigga, you a motherfucking lie, you a runner. Why you politicking, you ain't talking no numbers in your man, put you on a little something. Be humble. You got a mansion next door to Mayweather's. You pretend like you hang with that fella. Man, you grown and you know better. You know better. You know better. Not me, bitch, all I want is me some money and some makers. I know how to get it, smoking wax inside of vapors.
All I ever wanted was the money and the paper. Couple $1 million in the crib with no neighbors. Did it on my own, I bought that money to the table. I got shit to do, but always getting to the paper. All I ever want, I got shit to do. All I ever want, all I ever wanted was the money and the paper.
Have you ever seen 1,000 grams of Coca-Cola? Pull up at your trap, I guarantee I take it over. Money gotta get more. Get around clip, fuck nigga gotta reload. Hey, got no issues with you. I've been peeping your bitch out and yeah, she know she the truth. All she ever wanted was a nigga like Nina, straight from them bricks. Gotta go get it, never depending on another nigga giving me shit. Gotta get rich, nigga.
All I ever wanted was the money and the paper. Couple $1 million in the crib with no neighbors. Did it on my own, I bought that money to the table. I got shit to do, but always getting to the paper. All I ever want, I got shit to do. All I ever want,
Yeah.
all I ever wanted was the money and the paper.
Bitch, you don't know now. You don't need to ride with your man. Let you tell it was all you and you ain't had no help from your fam. Let you sell it, your whole crew keep the blame tucked in they pants. Everybody solid when that butter coming to somebody caught in the jam. I got real niggas from the left. They'll drop you where you stand. Shit, I got 100 youngins that stay drumming. We call that popping bands. You don't get it like I do. Hell no. What I want, I come for it. See a nigga like me, really finna make moves, but a nigga like you at the front door. So God.
All I ever wanted was the money and the paper. Couple $1 million in the crib with no neighbors. Did it on my own, I bought that money to the table. I got shit to do, but always getting to the paper. All I ever want, I got shit to do. All I ever want, all I ever wanted was the money and the paper. Bought a phone just to grow potatoes. I want the trip. Always getting to the money, it's a gift. Off the lick, bout to run inside your house and pull a hit. When you talk, Benjamin told me to go and buy a Greg. Phone ring and my lines jump and that mobile trap shit. I crack shit, bust a nigga head is my new caption. Was cracking, who let these rats in these niggas' heads? When I'm hungry, I never had it, I'm trying to catch it. All I ever wanted was the money and the paper. Couple $1 million in the crib with no neighbors. Did it on.
All I ever wanted.
All I ever wanted.
All I ever wanted was some money and some.
That's exclusive right there, man.
All
With
this
Young
is
Juve,
exclusive,
man.
man.
Juvenile, man.
Yeah, shout out to the bros, man. Everything I'm playing is like straight off the press.
While you pulling up the next one, tell us real quick, man. Give our listeners, man, an opportunity to know how do those type of situations, come into fruition for yourself.
Man, I was in Atlanta, man, and my big brother Mike Maven, man, he did he did this joint called Hold Up for French Montana, Chris Brown, and the Migos. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that's like my big brother, man. So him and Juve like this. You feel me? Like Mike's brother manages him and Juve. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So we had ended up doing a record with Young Juve called Do Your Thing.
Yeah, I remember that joint.
And then
that's the joint Wayne got on, right?
Wayne and Manny hopped on it. You know what I'm saying? But so we ended up doing that, and we established like a dope relationship with them, cause they like, well, we rocking, like we fuck with you. That song ended up being like #1 in New Orleans, bro, for like a month and a half straight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like now it's going crazy in Miami, like everywhere down south they playing that joint. So, Nino Calvin, he signed the Birdman.
Yeah.
So they came through the lab, him, Juve, Young Juve, and me and Mike was just working, and that shit just came about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them the bros, man. Shout out to Juve, shout out to Young Juve, shout out to Aubrey, man. Shout out to Mike. All y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
So being in the right place, right time, being able to do the right thing works out for a young
all
fella.
the time, and having the right energy and the right state of mind.
Yeah. So tell me this: who haven't you worked with that you trying to work with right now?
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
For real?
For real. I want to work with For real.
For real.
I need to work with For real, man. For real, Boss, Cole, Kaz, like I want to work with them guys, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother realm with just like creativity that I just want to
grab that energy.
Yeah.
Neptunes, man.
Yeah, man, out the gate, man. Like,
that's cool. You ever had the opportunity to work with Timberland?
I haven't had a chance to work with Tim yet. I ended up getting an audition for Empire though. Like they was trying to get me to do that, and there was like a couple little things that conflicted with me not really pursuing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to work with Tim though. Like Tim is one of my favorites.
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. I'm over here, man. I'm caught between being a fan and a proud uncle, man. I'm kind of like, damn, man, nephew's is doing the most, man.
Yeah.
It always bothers me when I hear people say, man, that people, not ain't nobody from here, getting it cracking and stuff like that. And it would be hard pressed for me to explain to them what you're doing, because most people's like music catalog, as far as they know anything about, is just right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about something unless everybody know about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you were saying you work with people, I understand what that is. You know what I'm saying? But then the next person, unless they actually seen you sitting on the couch with a cat or walking down a red carpet with them, they don't necessarily understand what this means. You are the reason why they able to walk down the red carpet, you know what I'm saying? Because they got a hit song or whatever, that's what I'm saying? Yeah. And everybody don't always understand that, man. But I'm so proud of you, man. Man. That like they say, you don't even pay no attention to that. It's nothing.
Quiet as cat, bro. Like don't nobody really know. Jeezy and Luda had came out with a song they actually got from Young Berg. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Berg had wrote the song like 3 years ago, and that shit is sad. You feel me? Right. And he literally sold them guys a record from 3 years ago. And I'm saying that to say that, man, I got a lot of shit in the pipeline. You feel me? Like when I say pipeline, I mean like on the verge of dropping. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not gonna speak on it until it actually come out, because there's a lot of shit and a lot of politics that could come in and block that right now.
Right. Yeah. Speaking real quick, so essentially, for those that don't know, you're what they call a ghostwriter.
Yeah, all with all that, yeah.
So with all of that, they came out, with Meek Mills, Drake and stuff like that. How does it affect guys in your profession? Do people seek you out more now that they know that that's what you can get if you get you a ghostwriter, or do they fall back?
Let me set the record straight when I say, just because Meek Mills was at Drake head, like Meek Mills was at Drake head because he felt like Drake didn't write his verse. Okay, cool, we get that. Like as an artist, like like writing your own verse is kind of a big deal. But don't get it twisted. Everybody got writers. Everybody, because as soon as an artist budget opens up for his project, the A&Rs send out a writer sheet saying this is the type of records that he's looking for. This is the subject matter. This is what he needs. You feel me? And you got writers from all across the globe that, like, well, whoever gets the information, that'll write records and send them in. Now they have a select few that always ends up making it to that, to where it need to go to, because their rap sheet is reputable. Right. But if you think about it, shit, like even with even that record Meek Mill's got with Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Lord knows.
Oh yeah, Lord, yeah.
Meek didn't write that hook. Tory Lanez wasn't even on the song. Tory Lanez was just on the hook. So how you think that came about? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Somebody wrote that record.
Yeah, like it comes about like that all the time. Like, so don't just because, you feel me, he was at Drake neck because Drake didn't write his verse.
But do you think that you can be considered, now I know from a business standpoint where it goes, but like Drake saying that he's going for the J spot. He's going for the number one spot. Can you go for the number one spot and you don't write your own records?
I mean, statistically speaking, dog, like if you follow statistics, I mean, he the closest thing we got to Jay right now. Let's like that not being just politically correct.
Yeah.
Like
number speaking, I'm asking. Now, what I'm saying is do you think that
yes,
Drake can be considered in the same?
Let me ask you this: if Meek never said nothing about Drake writing or Drake having a writer, would you put him up there with Jay? 4 years from now, 10 years from now?
I mean, he would probably have some consideration. I would believe, yes. But the fact that he doesn't write his records,
Kanye don't write his album. Of course,
we know Kanye uses 70 writers on one song.
Yeah, Jay,
we know that. There's something to that. We understand that there's still a creative element to that.
Out the gate, I feel like you are what work you put in, regardless on whether or not Drake has writers. You know what I'm saying? I do discredit him a lot because I feel like people look up to you to put that work in for your verses. Like we want to hear your story. Yeah. So I can see that. But on the flip side, it's like, shoot, man, like you could get that record to somebody down the street who will drop the same shit and not get
make it right
and not get nearly the recognition that Drake gonna get.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because before Drake had writers, Drake had to put that work in first.
Come on.
You feel me? So it's like shit. Like it's about the package. Like Michael Jackson had writers.
So.
Well, Michael Jackson, like it's how you market your shit. It's the plan that you put behind it that makes you. Jay-Z's a businessman. Yes, so if Jay-Z got writers, you'll never know it because Jay-Z gonna pay him. Keep it on the hush. His business.
Ho. You know who his writers is? He's gone, but it was his buddy Biggie, man. So now, Biggie wrote all them rhymes that come out. You know what I'm saying?
And he referenced a lot of Biggie for that reason.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna stop that madness right now. Biggie, he respected Biggie. He definitely took some of Biggie's lines and stuff like that.
So that's
but Biggie was not writing for Jay. Let's get that straight.
Back in the day, they didn't call it writing for him. Boys just bit him. It was called biting.
No, they had writers back in the day too, because Cass was writing for Dr. Dre back. Jay was writing for Dr. Dre.
He wrote.
You see the difference? Hold on.
Kendrick and Eminem to this day write for Dr. Dre. If you notice, Dre's sound goes with whoever. With whoever's bringing him abroad, like Eminem. Like when Eminem did that, nowadays everybody want to talk that they got something. Like Dre ain't about to write none of that.
No, Jay-Z wrote The Chronic 2001. No, he wrote that whole album.
Not the whole album, that song, the title track.
No, I'm talking about all of his verses on that record.
No, just Still Dre.
You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, that's the difference of what I'm saying is this. Jay-Z was writing records for people, not getting records wrote for him.
Jay-Z was getting like 20,000 a pop. Like every time you gotta cash Jay out.
That's something to be said though. If I'm a top MC and I'm writing rhymes for somebody else, versus I'm a top MC with somebody else writing my rhymes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, like
I mean, I'm just
It's
saying.
6 1/2.
Whatever.
At the end of the day, you could put a young bull with an old soul, and it's not always guaranteed that old soul gonna make it out alive. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you got a lot of young bulls out here that'll bite an old head off quick, just because his style is more complex. Because we got legends to look up to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all music is redefined classics.
Right.
Or at least the good ones are. I can't speak for this rubbish that's out. But I'm saying, like the solid records, the classics, your Coles, your Kendricks, your Abs, your Jays, your Drakes. Drake references TLC, Aaliyah all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we redefine classics. We keep classics alive. That's how we. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's it's like with that, it's like, you know, you got a young boy that'll bite the old head off. So I don't know. Dog.
We'll see. Yeah. Because Drake's definitely like coming. You know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely there. So back to you, man. Look, man, we appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Really, man. You know, we know you got, you know, a lot on the schedule, and you got the video getting ready to pop off. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for sharing your time with us, dog. Like, you know, it's rare that someone from the city is, you know, handling their business 100%, getting paid for their business 100%, and putting on for the city at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so,
sir.
you know what I mean? Like, you know, shout out to you for that, man.
Man, shout out to y'all, man, because y'all have definitely established something solid, and it's going crazy out here, dog. And I've been keeping up with y'all. Stop Beefing is definitely it's a problem now. For the next 5 years, y'all about to be a powerhouse, and
right
I'm speaking that to existence right now.
Right now, man. We appreciate that energy,
that,
man.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Appreciate that energy, man. So take us out, man, with or tell the people how they can get a hold of you first, man.
Man, Kevo _Hendricks on the Instagram, man. You know what I'm saying? I follow everybody back who follow me. You know what I'm saying? I show nothing but love. I'll be on Facebook every now and then. I'm not really a Facebook cat like that. Yeah. So, you know, Instagram, Snapchat, Kevo the Kid, KEVODAKID, and Twitter is Kevo Hendricks, man. So rock with your boy, man. Like, I appreciate everybody who rocking with me. So.
And y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man, because little bro coming, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, he got a lot of stuff in the stash for y'all to check out. So y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Your next favorite record might have been ghost written by my nephew.
Out the gate, man. Out the gate. You never know.
That's what's up. So, man, take us out with one of them, you know what I mean, one of them exclusive joints, man. You know what I mean? We want to hear exclusive joint on the way out.
I bet. Here we go right here.
My job right here, man. Kevo Hendricks, we appreciate you for coming through right here on Well Connected Wednesday. 1037 The Beat. View you live every Wednesday, 7 to 9, right here on Stopbeefinradio. We appreciate it, man. We'll be right back.
Let's go.
You chasing these bitches, I'm chasing the bag. You chasing these bitches, I'm chasing the bag.